What is up, gamers? Welcome to another Etheria restart video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Guys, we have a few more days left till the 2x event drop will start. Basically, on the 21st, we're going to have a 2x drop on the threshold, the investigation, and the GP outpost, lasting for 2 whole days. That means that you're going to get double the drops, okay? Now, there are people discussing about doing a no stamina spend all the way up to the event, which means that every single day you're not going to use any stamina whatsoever, and you're going to purchase maximum refills with your crystals and just stack your stamina, which should result in you having around 5, 6, 7, 8,000 stamina ready for the 2x drops on top of the regular refills that you saved right here, okay? Now, this can be a good thing for some accounts and can be a very bad thing for some other accounts. And I'm going to basically help you decide kind of like on which side you are, okay? I'm going to basically walk you through what I'm doing. Recently, I've been seeing this question very often. Scratch, why are you planning to farm during the 2x drops? How much stamina you got saved up? What's your plan for it? So I'm going to walk you through my plan as well, guys. I do think that all of them are important. I've seen people saying, I'm only going to do modules, non-freaking stop. That's fine. If that's what you want to do that. Absolutely not a problem. But I'm not going to do that. Starting with the investigation, okay? This is the worst dungeon in the game, and it's just trash, okay? This needs a buff ASAP. The whole idea is, if right now I'm dropping 1,000 stamina in this dungeon, I'm barely getting any return for my investment. The return is going to be awful. The XP that I'm going to accumulate from 1,000 stamina will more or less do almost nothing on my account, okay? It will really not be very impactful. If I would go and spend 1,000 stamina right now in the Green Pursuit or in the Threshold for the modules, right? That would be a completely different story. I would actually get more value back, even in the GP outpost, right? So I am planning to farm most likely around 1,000 stamina during the double drops to ensure that I'm getting some XP to be able to work on a few different characters, get them to 5 stars, get ready to make my next couple of 6 stars as well. Then, with the rest of the stamina that I have available, currently I have 61 refills. I should be getting close to 70 by the time we're going to have the 2x drops, assuming that the new events starting tomorrow will be fairly rewarding and we're going to get some stamina refills from there. So the rest of it, most likely I'm planning to kind of like split it, maybe not necessarily equally, but kind of like a 30-40% go to the outposts and the rest to modules. Now, the Prow Materials are fairly hard to get as well. During double drops, we should definitely try and make the most out of it, because you need so many prowess materials for your characters, okay? So it's very important to be able to get their skills, even like this. If you don't have the lattice, okay, that's fine. It's still better to get some stats. It's true you only need rares, but then you're going to get the lattice at some point, and you're going to want to upgrade the skills, and when you get to this level, you're like, holy moly, 45 legendaries, 240 rares, 120 epics. I'm gonna have to burn the stamina for 5 days in here to get the materials. I'm exaggerating a bit. You don't need to do that much. But you need to basically maximize everything during the 2x drops, not just modules, okay? The modules will be very impactful. You're going for that perfect roll and perfect substat. But that's something that, let me tell you what, it will never end. That grind will never end. You're always going to grind for that better piece. So right now, if you would have 1 million stamina, you would still have to farm it after. Okay? It just doesn't matter. Now, with the Prowess Materials, if you are making the most out of it now, you're not going to have to farm this as much in the future. And instead, you can still focus on shells. You can still focus on modules while you are basically sorted with the skills on most of your units, okay? At least the ones that you're using the most. So, yes, you will have to come back at the outposts as well. It's not like you're going to be able to max all of your skills on all of your characters, but at least it will give you quite a bit of a boost, okay? With the modules, as I've mentioned, is a grind that never ends, okay? You will always look for a better crit rate. piece that has speed, attack, and crit damage, and then to have the right rolls on them as well. Maybe to have multiple substats from the very beginning, etc. So this is something that will never end. That's the whole idea with the gacha games, okay? That's why I'm not going to drop all of my stamina onto modules only, okay? Now, should I do a no-spend stamina? Should I start stacking all of my stamina as well? Well, you should kind of like look at your account and be like, well, I'm stuck right now. I'm stuck on Nightmare. I'm stuck on Hell 1 on the thresholds. No, don't save your stamina because you're just going to do yourself more harm than good, okay? If you're stuck on those difficulties, you need to start pushing more. And that's basically something that you should be able to farm at least Hell 3 on Terror Maton, on Doki Doki, and then be like, okay, I might consider in doing a no-spend stamina for the next 3-4 days till the event starts. So like that, I can get a bit of an extra boost during the 2x drops and farm more, rather than farm now and basically get just the regular drop rates. But at the same time, that's something that only people that are in the endgame should do. And the endgame more or less starts from Hell 3, Hell 4, Inferno, the super endgame, which is pretty damn hard, right? Personally, I still haven't pushed on a Hell 4. I mean, I've tried to do a couple of runs. I haven't managed to beat the bosses, but I need to rebuild some of my characters. I wasn't able to do that because I was away for the last few days, so I was pretty busy. But that's something that I'll be trying to do today, in the hope that I will be able to clear it on auto. I mean, I'm not planning to stay here freaking 48 hours manualing module dungeons because that's going to feel suicidal, okay? So it's not something that I want to put myself through. Some of you guys might want to do it, but that's not me, okay? So I want them to run on auto so I can farm them. Even if I have some failures here and there, it's fine. I just want to let it go on auto, okay? If you're not here at this type of levels, Hell 3 upwards, do not save your stamina from now. Like, as I've mentioned, you're going to do yourself more harm because you're just going to bottleneck your account. You want to start pushing, farm different things, and slowly get up to speed. And maybe by the time the 2x drop event starts, you will be able to do Hell 3. And that's going to be more beneficial for you. Then, one thing that you should do is your daily quests. Now, if you are skipping playing the game, basically, because if you start saving all of your stamina every single day up to the 2x drop, you're not going to be able to really play the game. You just do some events, you do some of the bosses that don't require stamina, arena, and that's about it. Now, in order to make sure you are doing this, you can, of course, find different ways that you can... a different way of playing the game where you can still accumulate most of the quests from here. So at 3 out of 12, you're going to get a free stamina refill, which you need to basically make sure you're getting. Now, you can do that by using one summon, leveling up a module, a shell, doing some arena fights. Super easy, right? But then there's another thing as well. I would strongly recommend you to go to 12 out of 12. Because you're going to get currency to donate in the Union for dupes. And that will give you Etheria coins, will give you the Union coins, which they're not that many. But if you're doing it for 4, 5, 6 days and you're skipping this, basically, you're going to miss out on a few free summons from the Union shop. Especially if you're free to play low spender, that's going to be pretty damn important. Or you might be missing out on a half of a lattice or a third of a lattice, okay? So you want to get to 12 out of 12. Now, one thing that I would recommend you to do, I would use some stamina. But instead of going to farm Threshold, Investigation, or Outpost, I would use that daily stamina to get me to 20 fights, so 200 stamina, more or less, or maybe you only need to use 100 of it, in the Grim Pursuit. We're not going to have 2x drops on the shells, so you're still going to continue to get the best value for your buck, for your investment. So farming shells during this period is, without a doubt, the best thing you can do, okay? So that's what I would do to make sure that I'm able to complete this. Now, of course, if you're not doing it, not only that you are missing out on a huge amount of XP, because the daily quests are giving you around 100, 250 XP daily, something like that. Then, of course, not using stamina, you're not getting the XP. Not allowing your stamina to refresh every 5 minutes will cost you as well around 200 stamina a day or something like that, more or less. I haven't done the math, so I'm just saying it randomly, but it will still cost you around 200 stamina. So, are you willing to sacrifice all that just to save your stamina? I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I think it's very good for people that farm Inferno, farm Hell 4, and they don't really need to worry about pushing on higher stages. Because then, you know what? I'll rather save it for the 2x drops. I'm already in the end game. I can just focus on doing other content, you know, all the way up to the 2x drops. But for the rest of you guys, I would not recommend you to do this, okay? I know a lot of you are wondering about it. So basically, that's my take on it. And that's how I'm planning to use my stability, my stamina, my energy, okay? I'm going to split it around a little bit. I will do some XP because I will require to basically work on getting my next couple of units to 6 stars. I'm still not 100% sure who I'm going to 6-star next. I'm very tempted to 6-star Freya. I'm very tempted to 6-star Rosa. I'm tempted by too many, okay? So I'm still kind of like in between. Tiamat, Hellkid, Holden. There are just too many units that I kind of like want to work on. I should be able to get 2 6-stars done at the moment with what I have available. I have 6 red ones. I have 116 2-stars, 14 of the orange, and 41 of the 3-stars. So I should be able to craft quite a few. Maybe in the next few days, I'll be able to accumulate some more red ones. Maybe the event, something else will bring us. And I might be able to do 3 more 6 stars. But I will require XP for it, okay? So I'll rather farm it during the 2x than farm it during a non-2x. Even if I'm only doing 2 6-stars and I still have XP left, I'll rather farm it now during the 2x because it's the worst dungeon in the game, okay? So you want to maximize everything that you can get from there. As I've mentioned, you will never stop farming modules, okay? Keep that in mind when you're planning on your distribution. Appreciate all of you guys watching. Let me know what SSR you got from the guaranteed today, guys. We had a 14 days guaranteed SSR ticket. Once you've completed all of those quests, it disappeared from the game, so I cannot click on it. I've got a dupe Tiamat. I was really hoping for a Kloss or a Shadow Sanya, but it seems like it did not happen. Maybe next time. But either way, appreciate all of you guys watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.